Good evening everyone, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to the Verlandring in France, the super speedway. It's such a super speedway. It's 2.93 miles, and this will confuse you, they go to the right, not the left. Very confusing. Hello Johan, hello Harry, and hello Bowler. Don't forget, I've not forgotten you down there. I can see you in the chat. I hope you're well, and thank you for joining us again tonight. Very, very, very appreciated. So, without further ado, let's get to the qualifying. Netherlands on pole. Wales second. Mexico third. Canada in fourth. America fifth. Jamaica in sixth. South Africa without a win this season in seventh. Italy in eighth. Australia in 9th, and good old Belgium running in 10th place. Should we get on with it? Let's get on with the race.
Drivers, start your engines!
Lovely little start from the starter marshal. And we're not in Kiami for a reason of it's a road course, and every road course I've done, it seems to be the same. Whoever qualifies first finishes first. And they're pretty boring. So I decided to take it out and put another oval course in, because they are a bit more fun and you get more racing, and basically that's the reason why I've done it, to be honest with you. But yeah, and then next week we're in the Netherlands for the Venray race, which should be good. That's a nice big oval, but they do go to the left that one. Only turning right here tonight, so it's going to confuse the hell out of a lot of people, I can imagine. Only got 54 laps here this evening. Should not take long, I don't know. It's a big old track. Could be here a long time. It's about a minute a lap, I think, or just over a minute. 1.1 second a lap. So not too bad. It is so hot in the UK at the moment. Oh my god. Got 27 in the car. We went to Asda. Oh. Absolutely madness. Sweating like a pig. So here we go. The first time the Nations Cup has been in France. We now begin. Once they see the starter marshal.
Let's go racing, boys and girls.
And there we go, Mr. Darrell Waltrip giving the starters orders. Boogity, 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 guys. We are off. We've already got a 3 wide. First row and second row going 3 wide. On the first turn, lap 1 could be interesting. Oh, look, they're all over the place. Potential for a lot of cautions. I'm going for 54 laps. I'm going to go for lap 18. Lap 18 for pits. That's what I reckon. Look at this. Double 3 wide. Lots of room for a 4. Maybe even a 5 wide round there. Loads of room round that turn. Lovely driving from Canada, going straight into the lead. The Dutch were on pole and they're getting close to Wales. Wales getting close to them more like. Wow, that could have been dramatic. Oh, Portugal at the back there. Lovely view this. You can see what's going on. Cars all over the place. Wales now going into the lead. They won the last round. They're going to want to win again and get a 4th win and catch up with the Canadians. Canada on 4 wins. They're trying to get their 5th win of the season to beat the record currently held or jointly held with South Africa. Hello, Fork. How are you? And Harry says lap 17. Ooh, intriguing. Intriguing, Harry, because I said lap 18, you said lap 17. Lap 30 crash, one says. Lap 30 crash? I think the way they're driving at the moment, we'll have a lap 3 crash. Look how close these boys are. Nearly had a 4 wide then. America trying to get in on the action. Lap 18 for the pits, Bowler says. Lap 18. So, we've got 2 lap 18s and 1 lap 17. You getting in on this one, or Fork? You gonna have a go? What do you reckon? Hashtag pit stop guessing. So, it's Canada who are leading this race as we go into lap 3. Going into a sort of more standard side form of racing. But we've still got a 3 wide going on behind as America sort of scoot forward a little bit. Jamaica at the front and not been at the front of a race for a long time. Italy in there, South Africa, Australia, Iceland, Belgium, Germany, Ireland are in there as well. Canada are leading this race very well. At the back we've got South Korea struggling, Egypt struggling. So is Denmark, falling away, fading, as it would be said about Lightning McQueen. Morocco there, Israel, Czech Republic. A lot of these teams will probably not be racing in next season's Nations Cup. I'm going to consolidate it to 30 cars rather than 40. Reason being, there's a lot of tracks I want to use that only hold about 32, 33 cars. So I'm thinking of cutting down the size of the Nations Cup teams. Guess the pit. Hashtag guess the pit. I like it. Northern Ireland 25th. That's good for them. There's Norway, Japan, Greece. They had a brilliant start to the season, but sort of have fallen away as the season's gone on. As has Portugal as well. They've fallen away. Not consistent enough to win this championship. Brazil, Saudi Arabia, England in 17th. And then we've got what we've got here. We've got Germany, Croatia. I thought it was going to be a crash then as they all started moving over. There's España. Then we've got Ireland in 11th. So going into the top 10 is Australia, Belgium, South Africa in 8th. Still looking for their first win of the season. Past champions struggling this season. Not as good as they used to be. Belgium there. There's Mexico, Italy. The Dutch are in 4th. They started on pole. There's America in 5th place. Canada in 2nd. Wales are, well, were in 1st. It looks like Jamaica are now into 1st place. You ordered Angry Birds. Awesome. Twisted Freddy. Where do you find Disney cars, die-cast wheeler? We go to Smith's Toys or order them online. Basically, we used to go to the Entertainer, but they've gone really bad. They don't sell any decent Piston Cup stuff or Disney car stuff. So we go to Smith's Toys now because they usually get a nice new line every so often. They've reopened Smith's Toys, but only for click and collect. Did anyone watch Darlington last night? Did anyone see the Kyle Busch I thought there was enough room for me move? So we're on lap 6 going towards lap 7, and it looks like Wales are holding on at the front, as is Netherlands, Canada and America, as they're all trying to look for position. Holding on to slipstreams is the key to this big long track that we have here at in France at the Verlandring. Very big track, 3 miles nearly, 3 miles long nearly. Very big track. No Brian in the chat tonight. I hope he's okay. No Brian in the chat. Not heard from him all day actually. Not even heard from him on Facebook. So I hope he's well. Chase Elliott, the savage, he should have finished. was pretty bad. I think Kyle Busch is going to get his comeuppance in the next race on Sunday. I think Chase is going to get him big time. As Jamaica now go back into the lead here. Going into lap 8. Everything going swimmingly well at the moment. No cautions as of yet. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It looks like the child Martinsville and Talladega. Yeah, you're right. It's like they've put them both together, glued them together and made a 3-mile track. And then they decided, oh, we're in the a different part of the well. Let's go right instead of left. Let's see how confusing that is. I've got to admit, when I first watched it, I was like, what? What's going on? Why are they going right? And then I realised it's just because they can, I suppose. If it happens. It would never happen in NASCAR, though, I don't think. Yeah, missing Mike Jones. Not seen him again for a while. Perhaps he's bored of the old streams, maybe. But again, he's not even uploaded any videos. Perhaps he's working a lot of nights recently. Overtime. Not too sure. Perhaps the internet's gone down now. I remember him saying he was having new internet. He maybe have a new internet put in, so maybe he's having that done. I don't know. Juan says pit stop lap 20. So Juan is in on the case now. Will he get a box of nothing sent to him? He really wants one as well. Will he receive a box of nothing? Columbia in the background there, snipping into that gap. Bit like a Kyle Busch move, that was. The Kyle Busch gap, that's what they'll call it from now on. The Kyle Busch gap. Is the view the spectators get. Not social distancing, are they? Them spectators. Very close together. Track marshal not doing his job and keeping them all apart. Jamaica really doing well here. Let's go on board with Wales maybe. It's a very big track. Jamaica holding on to first. They've been holding on for a long time. Will they win their first race in, well, 2 seasons? They won the race in the first ever season, but they've never done anything since. So maybe this is their time to bring back the good times in that black, yellow, green crossed car. Canada now going into the lead. States Cup tomorrow night, 9 PM UK time, and then we're back at the 70s, back to the 70s on Saturday at North Wilkesboro for the 70s Piston Cup. Now that is going to be epically crash fest. I've tested that track and it is mad. How they had NASCAR racing there in real life, I'll never know, because that is one quick arse like tight track. Oh, wow. As Jamaica go in the pits on lap 11. Everyone going in on the pits in lap 11. Who picked lap 11? Who picked it? Anyone? Did anyone pick lap 11? Let's have a look. Harry said lap 17. I said, what did I say? 18. Bowler said 18. No one got it. Oh no. No one got it, guys. Gutted. Where's the leaders? There's the back markers. Ah, there we go. There we are. So these boys will go in on lap 12, I guess, because it's a long way to go round again. I don't know. I think the Premier League will start in July. And I think they'll run it for a month, to be fair. I don't think you'll have weekly games. I think the Premier League will go on for 2 weeks. That'll be it. They'll get all the games done within 2 weeks. I really do think that. They'll have one on a Saturday, one on a Monday, one on a Wednesday. Oh, we got a crash! We got a crash! We got a yellow! Woo! We've got a yellow. No, we haven't. No yellow. The green lights are still on. Wow. What happened there then? I need to check this, boys. That was that Italy? No, it was Mexico and America. But Mexico saved themselves. Wow. As Mexico are going to have to continue on. I think they were going into the pits, but they've had to continue on. They take the lead, but let's hope they don't run out of fuel before they get back to the pit lane. Wow, I did not expect that. I swear they were going into the pits. Yeah, as you can see the replay, they were, and they got pushed out. So they're in the lead. They've now had to change their pit strategy, because now they go into first, but not intentionally. They got forced then. Oh, they've run out of fuel. They've run out of fuel. There's no fuel in that car. Will they make it to their box? Will they make it to their pit box? Are they going to make it? Are they going to make it? Make it! They got a long way to go! Look, they're literally using the thin air. Well done, Mexico. Well done. You made it. Just. That was crazy. I didn't think they were going to make that then. They really did run out of fuel. All because America and Mexico tussled with each other. Wow. So I reckon Jamaica will retake the lead then once we come back round. Mexico must be fuming. Absolutely fuming. They can't be in the lead, surely. They've done a lap more than everyone else, but they will re-enter the race. We'll keep up with these boys for now. See what happens, but that was a weird 5 minutes, wasn't it? That was pretty weird, boys. I don't know what was going on there. But Mexico running out of fuel, but luckily only running out once they got to pit road. That could have been a lot worse. That would have been a yellow if they had run out on the track, so that saved us a yellow flag. But I thought they'd have pulled out a yellow for that. Crash in the pits nearly. So back over the start finish line. Will anything change at the top? Not yet. It won't. Yes, it does. It does. Okay, that's good. So Jamaica go into the lead. Where does that put 14 Mexico? That puts them down in 21st. No, 28th. So that was... Oh, they must be so gutted. It's moving down to 32nd. Wow, they must be extremely gutted, Mexico. They were at the front of this race doing pretty well, and then all of a sudden they just got knocked out of the way. I think America... sorry, not... yeah, I think they should be penalised for that. Should be well and truly penalised. You can sort of tell everyone's like gone back to work and back to schools in certain countries and things, because like the viewing figures are going down on my streams, and I don't know if it's because of me, because people don't like me or they don't like the videos, but when the lockdown happened the first 2 weeks, my views were well high. Now they've sort of been going down the last week, so I think because lockdown sort of got a bit more, a bit less than what it was. I think people are going out more now and not staying in because they're making the most of getting out. Hello, Brian. Brian is here, everyone. Everyone can calm down now. We found him. The only person left to find is Mike. Mike is still MIA. So, you know, we don't know where Mike is. Can't even hook him up on Facebook, so I don't even know what his name is on there. Juan's falling asleep again. It's because I'm chatting. That's what it is. It's making him fall asleep. You've not missed much, Brian. Yeah, I know, Brian. I know you don't like me. But not many people do, really, to be fair. Canada are leading, Brian, but not much has happened. We did just have a little crash with Mexico, America and Italy in pit road. And they run out of fuel on the way back round. That was quite funny, but they did manage to get back into pit lane before they completely run out of fuel. So that was good. Good for them. Canada leading on lap 17. We're in France, the Verlandring, and we are going right tonight, not left. Confusing, I know, but makes it a bit more fun, a bit more interesting. Yeah, they are. They're going back to front, aren't they? I didn't think that. A bit like Australia, because I know when you flush the chain or put the water on and it goes down the plug, in Australia it goes the opposite direction to what it does here. So in this country, when you flush, it goes to the right, and then Australia it goes to the left, which is really weird. So I guess this is what this is like for American fans watching NASCAR backwards. Canada slowing up, maybe saving themselves. Belgium, very, very rarely up the top 4. Perhaps they're finding their feet at this track. It is a very, very large track, 3 miles or just under 3 miles. Perhaps Belgium are better at these longer tracks. I don't know, but they've never, I don't think they've ever finished in the top 10 since the Nations Cup started. So, and Jamaica will be going for their 2nd win ever in the Nations Cup in 3 seasons. So, you know, if they can hold on, that'd be pretty good for them as Denmark get overlapped. Struggling extremely at the back. Denmark, well, protecting their own space there from Belgium. Predicting an upset. Yeah, I think it's going to be an upset tonight. I think it's going to be, we're going to have a different winner tonight. Canada going for their 5th win of the season. Wales going for their 4th win of the season. So, will it be these two at the end, or will it be Jamaica who stops Canada and Wales, especially Canada, going from the record? The USA, where is the USA? That's a good point. There's South Africa. Now, South Africa are in 5th. So, America crashed, had issues in pit lane. So, I'm guessing they got a stop-go penalty for that. So, that would have slowed them up. There is America. Now, they are in 21st. Now, I'm guessing that's because of that stop-go penalty. They were in 4th when they went into the pits. They have dropped massively down. And that was all because of that little upset between them and Mexico. Which pushed Italy out of the pit road. Made Italy go all the way around one lap. And they run out of fuel. But they're in 31st, so they've not done well out of it either. And Mexico were running up front for a while, and they're in 36th. So I guess they got a stop-go penalty as well, maybe. Canada retake the lead at the moment. And Wales hot on their tail. Jamaica sort of falling back now, maybe doing a bit of a Canada and holding on to their tyres, not using them as much. It's a long old race this, a long old track, them tyres need to last. Yeah, I've had a few races where they've not finished. Yeah, I've had a few DNQs as well, disqualified. Seen that happen a few times. Yeah, I think the Canadians should wait for the Americans. Americans always wait for them, so I think it's only fair. Jamaica getting really close to Canada then. I thought they were going to take them out. I think Jamaica and Wales are teaming up together here. Stop the Canadians getting the 5th win of the season. And considering, right, they've got 5 wins. Look where they... Yeah, I know they're second. But they've got 4 wins. They're second. But look at this. Wales. 3 wins, okay? Look where they are. 5th place. You'd think they'd be in 3rd, wouldn't you? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Netherlands down in 10th. They started on pole, the Netherlands, so they're not going to be happy about this. Wales X apple juice. Yeah. That was a good race last night, wasn't it? That was a good race. I enjoyed that one. Ryan Shields going on to win. Crazy. So Canada now falling back again. Do you know, I'm really surprised as well, Brian, because Canada need their hand held, and America always performs well by, you know, putting a hand out for them, but this time no. And Canada are sort of, it's like the first time your child goes out on their own for the first time, isn't it? You know, Canada have sort of been left alone and allowed to do what they want. This is probably why they're struggling with where they are positioned on the track. They don't really know what to do. They've lost their friend, or their cousins. I think next round of pits will be about 30. Oh no, you're right, 23. Belgium go in on lap 23. And everyone else, a lot of people are joining them. Yes, Ireland. So yes, lap 23 was pit stop again. South Korea at the back. Yeah, hopefully Wales will move to 3rd or 4th. I like the fact that it's a Wales, Canada who have been doing well this year, and South Africa and America have been struggling really. You know, America won it last season, and you know, they only just won it, to be honest. South Africa really put up a fight, 4 wins on the trot, but they still couldn't manage to win it. America won it with 1 win all season, and I think that's what they're doing this season. You've got to think about it. Look at the table. America have only won 1 race. They've had 5 poles, but they finished in the top 10 9 times, and not finishing. They finished every single race. So you've got to give it to the Americans. Even if they did go on and win this, you've got to say they were definitely trying, you know. And who goes in the lead now, I wonder? It'd be the 36, which is Jamaica still. Jamaica still currently in the lead. So who won a box of nothing? No one won a box of nothing today. No one. Pit started on lap 23, but you did say 25, didn't you? So I'll tell you what, one. Box of nothing is on its way to you. One gets a box of nothing, guys. He gets a box of nothing. What did I think about yesterday's race? What I saw of it was pretty boring, actually. And the best bit of it was Chase and Kyle Busch having that little time of the month or moment. You know, it was, you know, for Chase Elliott to do what he did, put his finger up, was a bit childish. You know, the bigger man would have just walked away from that and gone, do you know what, I'll get him at Charlotte. Now Kyle Busch knows that Chase Elliott's going to be after him, whereas he could have left that chase and not said a word, not said anything, kept his mouth shut, and then Sunday taking him out. Because Kyle Busch probably might have expected it, but not as expected it as much as he does now. Because Kyle Busch even said it, didn't he? He said there's going to be repercussions from that on Sunday. So I just hope Chase is going to be the bigger man and beat him outright rather than having to take him out. Canada look like they've gone back in to the lead. They have. Jamaica second. South Africa now up with the top 3, making it a top 4. Wales there. Belgium still in around the top 4, as is Ireland as well. So we could have a real shock today, a real shock winner. Would love to see Belgium or Ireland do it. Ireland have won before, of course, but would love to see Belgium cause an upset here. Especially Canada. Canada are going for their 5th win of the season. That's why they're here. That's what they're doing. They're in France. You know, they're very close to the French. As we know, you've got French Canada. So it would be lovely for them to win here as well, I'm sure. When they go around the turns here at the Verlandring, it seems to go on forever. I don't know if it's just me, but it just seems to go. Look how big the turns are. It just goes on and on and on. When we were sat in that cockpit then, I was like, is this ever going to end? Look at that. That is one big track. Wow. You can tell why it's 3 miles. Jeez Louise. Canada still leading, and Juan's predicting a crash on 39. Yeah, I love it when you predict a crash, because one day it will happen, it will catch us all out, and we'll be like, oh, Juan predicted the future. He predicted it. He got it right. And we'll have to send you 2 boxes of nothing. So Jamaica looking like they're pulling out, but no, they're going back in, getting that slipstream. Funny how they all go down their single, down a single file down the straights. Obviously catching the slipstream. Looks like Lower is a bit faster. Maybe not. Jamaica not making it around. We're in lap 29. We've been running for 34 minutes. Got a long way to go yet, boys, I think. Let's go to the official stand and see what's going on. See where everyone is. Don't want to leave these guys at the front, to be honest. China are in 7th. Well done, China, and Scotland. Well done. See, this bigger track has sort of changed the concept of this tournament. Czech Republic in 10th. One of the new boys this season. Brazil down in 16th. England down in 27th, as usual. Always at the back. America down in 30th. Now, that's all to do with that stop and go penalty. Italy and Mexico 34th, 35th. So they're all involved in that. Egypt, Korea, Poland, Denmark and Israel all a lap down. So Mexico technically at the back on the lead lap. 54 seconds behind, which is crazy really. And you got these boys at the front. Netherlands started on pole. And they're down in 26th. So if Edgar was here, he would not be impressed. Not at all. With that, and that's for sure. Who has got the fastest lap? Jamaica, 56.252. As it looks like South Africa slowing up behind. Canada going and making out a bigger lead here, which is good for them. Mexico are not in the top 10 here, guys, so you can see them, but they are not actually in the top 10. They've been lapped. Officially now they've been lapped, so they are a lap down. It'll be Italy who are now the last car on the lead lap. Canada in the lead, Wales 2nd, South Africa 3rd, Jamaica 4th, and Belgium in 5th place. Republic of Ireland have also fallen back. And they're not running with the top boys anymore. So can Canada hold on for this? Canada or Wales to win? What are your predictions? I'm going to say Canada are going to hold out for this one. But maybe we'll have a last lap sprint. Or maybe pit stops will change things. You know, will we have another set of pits maybe on what? Lap 40 maybe? 14 to go? They don't want to run out of fuel. It's probably a hard track to predict. 13 seconds behind Ireland are to the leader. So they are really behind. You know, Belgium are 0.59 and Ireland are 13.27. Crazy. You're right, it's the moose versus the dragon. And that can't turn out very good, can it? Because dragon have fire. Well, that's not very good for the moose. All the moose could do is, I don't know, run away. Which it's doing. Canada are literally running away. But the Welsh now catching up. South Africa getting involved. Need to stick out of it. Belgium and Jamaica getting stuck behind back markers. Italy and Israel. Steam didn't save your downloads. Why not? Have you got it to save though? Because sometimes you have to click it, don't you, to make sure it saves. I can't remember what the button is. It's in the settings, isn't it, or something, I think. So Wales, South Africa and Canada at the front. South Africa, again, they're looking for their first win of the season. 12 races and not won a single one. Incredible, really, considering they're past champions. Not going to get it this season, that's for sure. Way too behind, I think, I would say, to go for a championship push this time round. Maybe they'll come back next season. New cars next season, Gen 7s. So that will be interesting. Using the ICR mod. Or is it the IRC mod? International Racing Cars, isn't it? Or International... No, I think it's ICR mod. I don't know. But yeah, so nearly got all the cars painted up. Only 4 to go. So next season the Nations Cup will be in different cars. Upgraded cars. And they look lovely. Ah, okay. You had the update. America's not used to driving backwards, no. They're not used to driving on the right side of the road either, are they, really? Or is it the wrong side of the road? What would you say? What is it they say? The Americans drive on the right, we drive on the left. But it's the right side to drive, not the left. The left is the wrong side. But we say the left is the right side and the right's the wrong side. I think Australia is the only country in the world, and the UK, and obviously it's Dominion countries, that drive on the left, isn't it? I think everywhere else drives on the right, from what I've heard. So we've got another round of pits on lap 36. Looks like everyone was going in then. Wales now retake the lead. Maybe Canada backing off a little bit. Maybe they'll go into the pits. What they're doing here. Could be interesting to see this one. Will anyone stay out? Or will all 3 go in? Top 3 go in. That will be a nice watch to see. Oh, South Africa. Whoa. Whoa. That was a bit much, cutting across. So they come in now. Obviously Canada, Wales will be at the front. Not sure where South Africa, maybe they're further up a little bit. South Africa are in, you can just see they've gone in. Wales, Canada go in. Who's going to get out first? That is the question. It's got to be the last round of pits, surely. South Africa go first. Wales, Canada stuck in the pits. Oh no, Canada go. Wales go. Woo! So, Wales come out third. Canada come out second. South Africa come out first place and get the lead. Wow, great driving from South Africa there. There's Jamaica catching up. Will Jamaica get in this top 4 now? Why are you laughing at me? Why? What, because of the left and right scenario? Can Wales win from the pits again? Yeah, maybe. Ellie. Yeah, I've not seen Ellie for a while. I was talking to him today on Facebook about YouTube and things, because YouTube has changed its policy, isn't it, on watch time and stuff. So if you watch a video for 20 seconds, it doesn't class as it's been watched. if you watch it for a minute, it classed that it's been watched. It's just weird. So I don't know why they're making it so hard. So Jamaica take the lead. South Africa in second. A lot of guys coming out of the pits. Oh, Scotland nearly taking out the Jamaicans then. That could have been epically bad for them. But no, they continue on. Canada. Wales will now have to play catch up because they had 2 pretty bad pit stops. Getting enough fuel as they could to probably last this race. Maybe Jamaica might have to go in again. Maybe Canada and Wales have filled up enough to continue on. That would be interesting. So South Africa retake the lead. Is this how it's going to go for the rest of the race? Lovely move by Jamaica there. Let's have a look at the standings then. So, South Africa first, Jamaica second, Canada third, Belgium in fourth, Wales are in 5th place. So let's go and have a look and see where these boys are at. There's Canada and Wales and Belgium fighting it out there. Incredible. Japan, China 7th and 8th, Portugal 9th. Yeah, you saw me in one of the old videos. Hey, you got to go to the old videos to see my face. I did a BMG video as well, where I was driving. Oh, that was a nightmare, that video. Saudi Arabia in 10th, so not too bad. Netherlands still down at the back. And America are actually been lapped now, so not their day today for the Americans, unfortunately. Yeah, it is ridiculously slow, isn't it? It is ridiculously slow. I just don't know why. I just don't know. I really don't. Sometimes I log off the app and then reload it like that, and then I see all these messages spring up because it's now up to date. It's now on the button, but then it slows up again. So I just don't know. I just don't know. Canada are in 3rd place. So let's go to the front. So we've got South Africa and Jamaica at the front. Jamaica leading. They're struggling to get past back markers, which is going to slow them up, and it's going to give Canada and Wales the opportunity to get back in this race. Lap 40, 14 to go. I do have a good memory sometimes, only when I want to though. Sometimes I can't remember nothing, and I switch off a lot. I completely switch off and I don't even know what I'm doing. Like today I was cutting the grass in the garden quite happily on my own. Sat down for 5 minutes just to have a bit of a chill in the sun. And then couldn't remember why I was there. I was like, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Why am I sat in the garden? Oh yeah, got to cut the grass, haven't I? You know. I'm like, I don't know, perhaps I've got Alzheimer's. Who knows? Who knows? At least I can remember this. And I can remember the fact that America are a lap down. They're not even in the top 10. Not even in the top 30, America. Come on. All because of that stop-go penalty. It completely eroded their chances. And the Netherlands have now been lapped as well. They started on pole. And they've been lapped. Anything can happen in the Nations Cup. Final lap crash. One says final lap crash. That would be pretty strong. Canada and Wales not caught up with these boys yet, or have oh no, South Africa are there, and Belgium, they're there as well, but no Wales or Canada yet. Look at that move from South Africa. What a move. That was brilliant. Saw the Dutch going past Jamaica. Thought, right, we're going to catch their slipstream, and they did. James May, he's hilarious. The things he comes out with, he's so sarcastic, just like me. He's so sarky. I love it. I love Top Gear, and I love the new one as well on Amazon. Love all 3 of them. Brilliant. It's going to be a national day of mourning when one of them dies. Selective memory. Yeah, that's me. I have selective memory. Yeah, 100%. ICRS syndrome. incomplete racing syndrome? I don't know. Sorry. So Canada and Wales struggling to get back in this. As you can see. Oh, there you go. There they are. So they're struggling to get back to the front of this race, which is going to kill Canada's chances of getting a 5th win of the season. But Jamaica are now in 2nd. South Africa are in 1st. Will they win their first ever race this year? That would be nice to see. I've got to say, I would like to see them win a race. Past champions and all. But we got a long way to go. We're going into lap 44, which gives us 10 to go. Running for 48 minutes. And Jamaica are not going to make it easy for the South Africans. Jamaica looking for their first win in 2 seasons. I've got a funny feeling there's going to be another round of pits. I've got a funny feeling that's going to happen. And I think... yeah, that's the syndrome I've got. Perfectly said. No language, but there's no language because there's stars in there. I can see the stars. No SH stars, okay, kids, okay? The bad words in Steam. Yeah, I can do, I suppose. Can do. I'll probably do that later. I can filter it as well, I think. I can filter it. I'm sure someone said to me yesterday after this stream, someone messaged me or something because they heard what we were talking about. And I think they said you can filter so if any language comes through, it doesn't come through, if you know what I mean. So it stops it, 'cause it can tell when there's a swear word being said. My boy's doing a BeamMG live stream tomorrow. So I'll get it sorted for then. I'll probably do the chat. And he can do the playing on the game. He loves BeamMG. Especially the NASCAR mod. That is pretty cool. I've got a feeling there's going to be a big crash where everyone tries to fight for first place. But South Africa way out in the lead now. Jamaica falling way back. Canada and Wales, God knows what's happened to them. They're dust. They really are. They're so far back. They're watching the building of Stonehenge. No, here they come, the Welsh. Better late than never. Typical. Canada now going to use a slipstream. Perhaps they should work together maybe to get back to the front. Maybe that's a good idea. I know they're going for a 4th and 5th win, but you know, working together, boys, might help your situation out a lot better. Language. Belgium keeping up with them though, which is incredible really. Best race they've had all season. Oh! We got a yellow. Did you see the smoke? Did you see the smoke? Who was it? Oh my god, I'm intrigued. See, this is what happens when I watch other things. What? Where? So there's still smoke. We got to go further back. Oh. Got our first yellow of the race. It wasn't none of them. Oh, here we go. Let's watch this then. Let's see what happened. Look at the smoke. That's terrible. So Turkey come round. Oh, Greece. No, Finland. Oh. Got it. Whoa! Did you see that? Where's my mouse gone? Oh my god. Did you see Brazil? What, did they have a blindfold on? Did Brazil have a blindfold on? Seriously. Look, watch. Watch this. Yeah, just gonna get back in the race. Oh! I've got to watch that again. That's got to be an Idiots of NASCAR Part 1, surely. I've got to watch that again. Look at this. Yeah, boy. Oh my days. That was brilliant. Well, what a crash that was. Even the kids came in because they heard that one. They were like, "We got to see this," but I couldn't show them because Brazil are out of the race now. So I didn't want to replay it for you because you boys, so I can show them tomorrow morning. But wow, that was that was pretty funny. I gotta say, that was pretty funny. Long old pace laps this track, I tell you. So only 20 cars on the lead lap. And South Africa, Canada, Wales still in positions. Looks like South Africa are going to pit. Really? Brazil and Turkey are out. Well, South Africa are pitting. Does that mean they're going to lose first place? Who goes into first now? Will it be Jamaica, who've already been in the pits, or will it be Canada? I think Canada are about to retake. Yes, they do. Canada retake the lead. South Africa have gone in the pits. Must need fuel to get themselves back around. I think South Africa have just gone and lost this race. Looks like we're going to restart on lap 51, not lap 50. The lights still flashing on that pace car. South Africa absolutely have lost it now. They're down into third place, so I doubt they're going to catch up with these boys. Single file restart by the looks of things as well. It copy striked you. Why did it copy strike you? It should only copy strike you if you're using copyrighted stuff. So I don't understand why it's copy striked you. Was you using copyrighted stuff then? Because even so, it shouldn't copy strike you. It should monetize you, but you don't get anything from it. So that's a bit weird. Have you done anything bad on there or anything? Shown anything, you know, wrong? Or is your YouTube channel for over 13s or is it for under 13s? Because that might be something. If it's based for under 13s and you're playing BeamMG, it might have struck you for that. Because that game is meant to be for over 13s. But I'm not too sure. That's a bit weird. And now Canada and Wales are going in. Why didn't they just go in last time round? Are they stupid? You got to be kidding me. I'm just gobsmacked. I really am. Absolutely gobsmacked. Now we got to find South Africa, I guess. Because they're in third. And they are right down there. Nope, they're not going into the lead. It's the 36 that goes into the lead, which is nobody knows. Jamaica. Jamaica go into the lead with Belgium in second, Portugal in third. You couldn't put money on it. You could not put money on this. What a complete turn of events this is. All because of a crash. It's completely changed the lineup. The Life and Times of Just Liam. That would be a well good book. I could write that book. Yeah. I've had quite a life, you know. I've seen a lot. Dealt with a lot. I could write a book about the funeral industry, because I was in that for a long time. I could write a lot about the funeral industry, but I wouldn't, because there's a lot that goes on that people shouldn't know about. So it looks like we're going to restart. Yellow flag away. Green will come back out very, very shortly. Rest in peace. Died of laughter. Oh my god. It was so funny. Yes, just driving along. We'll go restart the... Oh, the bang. Yeah, I think we're out the race, boys. I think you are. I found another Brazilian track on this game as well. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks pretty good. It looks better than the Rio one that I've used before. So it looks like we're going to go for green. Canada and South Africa probably, and Wales are at the back of the grid now. You know, they're 4th and 5th by the looks of things, but that may change when this restarts anytime soon. And they're off. We got a green. We got a green. Let's get these last 4 laps out of the way, running for 59 minutes so far. Jamaica are leading then. Belgium in second. This will be their first podium if they can keep this. Portugal looking for a win again. They've had a bad end to the season, really. They were doing pretty well, and then things fell apart. So Canada and Wales, you can see at the back, are already making a strong start to get back to the front. Don't think it's going to happen though. Where are they on the grid? They're 19th and 20th, so could be done, but it's a lot of hard work. Jamaica look like they're going to win their first win in 2 seasons, but Belgium are not going to make it easy. They are holding on to the American slipstream, and they're going into first place. I never thought I would see this, as a lot of them are going into the pits. Why are they going into the pits now? You can't put money on this. You literally couldn't. That's crazy. Why don't they just go in when there was a caution? Silly. So, Belgium take the lead for the first time in their history. Thank you, Brian. Take care, mate. Have a good evening. See you soon. Hopefully talk to you on Facebook. Belgium are literally going to win. Could win their first ever race. Jamaica struggling to get past back markers. Portugal all over Japan. They want to win as well. They want to win their second race of the season. But Belgium here looking very, very strong. Lap 52 on our way to lap 53. Will we have the upset that we predicted? Will Belgium predict a riot in France? Belgium still leading then. The Americans are in there, but not in the race anymore. They are at the back. They are in 21st place now. Good thing to know, Canada and Wales are in 6th and 7th. So they have made it to the back. Are we going to see a last lap sprint from the Canadians and the Welsh and destroy the Belgium's hopes of a first win? As Ireland now pop their head into this race. Jamaica falling way, way back. They have fallen seriously back, Jamaica. Way out of it. They're way down there. They're not even in the top 10 now. So not good for them as we go towards the white flag here at the Verlandring in France to start the final lap. Can Canada, Wales, South Africa make a comeback here, or are Portugal going to destroy the hopes of thousands of Belgians? Just Liam's laugh, yeah. That was a bit crazy. Portugal, look at Portugal pushing Belgium into Scotland. Wow. If that wasn't cheating, I don't know what was. Here we go then. Portugal looking like they are destroying the hopes of every Belgian person in the world. Portugal going to go and get their second win of the season. It's so close you can't even put money on it. Look at this. Who's going to win as we go towards the checkered flag? Mexico stalling, run out of petrol. Here we go, boys. This is it. Who is going to win this race? It's too close to call. Look at this. Belgium get the win at Verlandring in France. I've got to take that back and see how close that was. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that was so close. Look at this. Wow. Well done, Belgium. Well done. What a race from them. Fantastic. I'm so happy for them. Ireland coming in third as well. Hello, Catalina. Sorry, but I don't understand that, I'm afraid. I do apologise. So, Belgium won their first ever win. England out with a tyre issue. And I'm sure Mexico run out of fuel. But that's not come up there. Very odd. Let's go to the official results, guys. Well. Belgium win their first ever race. And it's not moved them up anywhere. They're down in 19th. But well done to them. Well done. Very good. Canada take the lead. Finally. Thank you, Juan. Thank you. USA in second. South Africa in third with no wins. Incredible. Canada have had 10 top 10s. And wow, look at that. Mexico in 4th, Portugal move themselves up to 5th. Unlucky there, very close. And Wales are in 6th place. Greece in 7th, Ireland in 8th, Arabia in 9th, and the Dutch in 10th place. So, who got the most laps on that race? So it was Canada. Canada had the most laps, 19 laps. Jamaica 16. Jamaica finished 6th, Canada finished 4th, South Africa led for 8, Wales led for 5th, Belgium led for 4, and Italy led for 2. That's due to the fuel issue. So Belgium did pretty well to win that race, and it doesn't say Mexico ran out of fuel, but they were stopped. Very odd. Next week we are in Holland at Venray track, 0.6 miles, a lovely little track. You're going to enjoy that one. Then after that we go to Spain, to the Madrid Superway in Leganés in Spain, 2.6 miles. Then we go to Russia, to Murmansk on the Arctic Circle for the Arctic Circle Speedway. And then the race at the end of the season we go to South Africa, to Cape Town, to the MNRL Speedway in South Africa. Last race of the season, 1 mile super speedway. So guys, thank you for watching and thank you for being here tonight. It's been an honour to have you all here. I enjoy your company and I enjoy the fact that you always come by. I hope you can make it tomorrow night for the States Cup. That's the next round of that, and that is in Las Vegas, which is going very well. So I hope you can make it, guys. If not, I'll see you Saturday hopefully for the 70s Piston Cup. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Have a lovely evening or afternoon wherever you are. And don't forget to stay safe and be very well. Thanks, guys. Good night. Take care.